Okay, welcome. I would like to start off by welcoming everyone who is attending this live course. Today we are starting the very first week in our 8-week live course. This is my new course, Empowered by Positivity. Now we have two separate courses. The one we are doing right now is being held every Monday for the next 2 months, and we are doing this live, and it starts at 1 p.m. That's Mountain Standard Time, Utah, USA time, and it goes for an hour. And then on Monday evenings, starting at 6 p.m., we have Empowered by Positivity for adults. Now, with this first one, what I wanted to do with this first one is have this be live, where I'm sharing it to my social media sites, my YouTube channel. So, this very first live course for the teens right now, and then later tonight at 6 p.m., we will share the live Empowered by Positivity course for the adults as well. I'd love to have you watch that. If you would like to participate for the remaining 2 months that we have, you will need to go to my website, empoweredbypositivity.com, to sign up for either the teen or the adult course. It's an 8-week course. And so, just to start off with, what I'd like to do is share a video. And so, I'm going to share this video. I'd like to have you watch this. This will give you an overview of what we are talking about for the next 8 weeks. We are going to be using, those of you who have already signed up for this course, you know that we are using my books, Poetry That Motivates, The As If Principle, Motivational Poetry. We are using my books, Perceptions, Parables, and Pointers, and then my book, Who Are You? Your Personal Success Goal Book. Discover who you really are and who you can become. That is what we are using. It's a daily workbook that we will be talking about setting goals, striving to improve and progress and be better. And then I have a new book I'm coming out with. This is the mock copy. It is Becoming Who You Were Born to Be. And I'm excited about this book. It will be released in May. Everyone who signs up for this course, you will receive the PDF copy. If you'd like to buy the physical book, the paperback version, you'll be able to do that probably in about a month and a half before anyone else can buy it. So I'll let you know about that. But let's start with this video. Today, if your past and present circumstances, who do you want to become? The person you were yesterday, the person you are today, and the person you can become tomorrow are all very different. You may look at the person you were yesterday and feel guilt, remorse, anger, frustration, and pity. This may even apply to the person you are today. If your past and present circumstances seem unbearable, intolerable, or undesirable in any way, you can change for the better. Decide right now to create a better you for tomorrow. Invest in yourself. Learn as much as you can about the person you want to become. How does he, she speak? What do they do, where, know that you don't? How do they live? What are their dreams, ambitions, plans, goals, values, etc.? Are you working on becoming who you want to become? What qualities and attributes do you need to possess? How will you obtain them? What changes could you make in your life that would be life-changing? Decide to be a better person. Make the decisions you need to make today to become the person you will become tomorrow. There are many stepping stones on the road to success. One of the very first steps towards success is believing in yourself. You must have confidence in your abilities. You must believe in your potential. If you don't believe you can succeed, it won't matter what you do or attempt to do in life. You must believe in yourself. Don't focus on what you can't do. Focus on what you can. Don't focus on what you don't know. Focus on what you do know. Stop thinking about what you have not accomplished and begin dreaming about what you will accomplish. Start your steps towards success today. Your success is only a few steps away. It's never too late to turn around and change direction in life. As a natural result of choice, we have chosen to walk down certain paths that have either been beneficial or detrimental to our well-being. It is never too late to make a course correction and reroute our direction toward happiness, success, and personal satisfaction. If we are not satisfied with the direction we are headed, we can and should turn around. Don't be afraid to go back, turn around, or start over in life. At the end of each day, ask yourself the following questions. What have I learned today? How am I improving? What am I doing that I should not be doing? What am I not doing that I should be doing? Have I been of service to others today? Have I done my very best today to be better than I was yesterday? Am I shaping my day, or is my day shaping me? Do I form habits, or do habits form me? Do I learn from my mistakes and move on, or do my mistakes maim me and cripple my character? Am I taught by my trials, or do my trials turn me to defeat? Have I done the very best I could, or could I possibly do any better? Evaluate what has or has not happened at the conclusion of every day, and commit to do better with each new day that comes your way. All right, I'm going to stop right there and pause this, and then we'll come back over here to the front view. Now, in the background, what you heard, I was actually reading from my book, Perceptions, Parables, and Pointers. Some of the advice that I was sharing was from my book, Perceptions, Parables, and Pointers, and we're going to be talking about that. In the background, you heard Triumphant. That is something I wrote, one of my compositions. I'm a professional musician, and I do it full time. So I wrote that several years ago. Throughout this, you will watch several videos, and you will see several videos that I've filmed. Sometimes you will have in the background, you will have music that I've composed. Well, all of the music that you hear will be music that I've composed. But what we are talking about is how to empower teens. Now, later tonight, we're going to be focused on empowering adults. And what our main focus with this course is helping you, first off, discover who you are. Secondly, find out who you can become. It's about equipping you with the necessary knowledge and inspiration, motivation to help you believe and know that you can achieve anything you want to accomplish in life. In my book, The As If Principle, Motivational Poetry, and I'm also including this in my new book that I'm coming out with, and I'm going to share this page with you just so you can see what I'm talking about. There is a poem I wrote. In this book, there are 222 motivational poems that I've written. And every day, I'm going to be sending out an email for those who have signed up for the course, where you will have a to-do list, where you will have goals, where you will be able to create your own schedule. We refer to it as learning how to schedule success. But one of the poems that I have is titled, I Believe in You. And it's found in my new book as well that I'm coming out with. And so what I want to do, I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to first off open up that in a new page, and I'll share the page with you so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, this is actually becoming who you were born to be. Let me share this page. So this right here, and again, everyone who signs up for this course, you will receive this book as a PDF book, and then you can buy the physical. But chapter 1 is titled, Who Are You? And Who Do You Want to Be and Become? Now, I'm not going to read all of this here, but it starts off asking you to imagine yourself sinking into a deep and darkened pit, devoid of light and life. You can't see anything and no one can hear you or help you. You are lost and alone. You don't even remember where you are going because you don't know where you are and realize you can't remember where you have been. Darkness surrounds you and soon overtakes you. Without light, you are literally lost. Everything is confusing, and all you have remaining is hope. A hope that you will find light and realize you are not alone. You pray for answers and hope you'll find your way out of this pit of despair. You need help and hope someone will hear your prayers. Now, that's just to get you understanding that most people are feeling alone, lost, scared. We all feel that way. That is what it means to be human. But what I want you to realize is you are more powerful than you know. I'm going to just scroll through this. You don't have to read all of this. Everyone who purchases the course, you will have this. But what I want to do is pick out a few different things. Right here, there's a paragraph, and I've rewritten some of the questions that you saw in the video. Now, I've rewritten them in I. Who am I? Do I know? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? How well do I really know myself? What are my limitations? Do I have any? Do I feel I have too many? What are my goals, dreams, hopes, fears, and personal outlook on life? Have I ever taken the opportunity to sit down with myself and have a heart to heart conversation about my true potential? What do I think I can accomplish in my life? What would I like to do, be, and become? What languages would I like to speak? What instruments would I like to be able to play? What sports would I like to participate in? What travels would I like to take? Who would I like to meet? What would I like to learn? Where am I currently at this minute with my goals, dreams, ambitions, talents, knowledge, and individual areas of expertise? What is my dream destination? How am I going to get there? And what will it take for me to do everything I want to do and everything I need to be? Do I know? Now, this is written in first person. We're asking ourselves, we're saying, do I know? Who am I? What do I hope to accomplish? What do I hope to become? Who do I hope to become? This entire book and this course is all about helping you set goals, learn how to start scheduling success. And then it goes through, and you can skim this as I'm just scrolling through. But what I want to do, and I'm going to scroll down through this book. Don't worry, everyone who is signed up for the course, you will have this. Here is a poem that is from the book that I have in my hands here, The As If Principle. And this is what it says. It says, I believe in you. Let me read this to you. I believe in you. I believe in all that you can do. I believe you're intelligent. I believe in your dreams. I believe circumstance is irrelevant. It never is quite what it seems. I believe in your abilities. I believe in your word. I believe you'll do what you say you will do because I believe in you. You are capable. You are able. You are more powerful than you know. You'll accomplish what you want to accomplish. You'll learn and improve and grow. I believe in your future. I believe you will do your best. I believe you will prosper. I believe you will be blessed. I believe in your talents. I believe in your gifts. I believe God has a purpose for you. He inspires, prepares, and lifts. I believe in your greatness. I believe in your heart. I believe you have a mission in life and will fulfill and do your part. I hope you believe in yourself. I hope you believe in your dreams. I know you will do what you were sent here to do. Your life is much more than it seems. So, the first thing that we need to do, and the first question that I ask each of the students who attend this course, whether they are teenagers or adults, is three separate questions. First off, I want you to ask yourself, who am I? Who am I at this very moment? Who am I right now? Secondly, who have I been in the past? And then finally, who would I like to be and eventually become in the future? These three questions will completely change the way you think, the way you speak, the words you choose to use about yourself and with others, and it will completely revolutionize what you do. See, part of becoming more successful, and success is completely different for every individual. Success is measured by what you would like to accomplish or achieve, who you become in the process. Some people talk about success as being monetary success, and that's one way to look at it. But true success is where you decide who you want to be and become, and you become that person. That the entire focus of this course is that you will be better today than you were yesterday and strive to become better tomorrow than you are today. That is our goal. As you go through, and I will email everyone who has signed up for this course, I will email the first chapter from this book, plus you have all 5 of my other motivation self-help books that you should have already received. But I want you to think about this. Here's a question on this page right here, and it says, who do you want to become? The person you were yesterday, the person you are today, and the person you can become tomorrow are all very different. You may look at the person you were yesterday and feel guilt, remorse, anger, frustration, and pity. Now, anyone listening to this and then thinking of the video we just watched right at the beginning, the opening of this course, these are the words that I had read in that video. This may even apply to the person you are today. If your past and present circumstances seem unbearable, intolerable, or undesirable in any way, you can change for the better. Decide right now to create a better you for tomorrow. Invest in yourself. Learn as much as you can about the person you want to become. How does he, she speak? What do they do? Where? Know that you don't. How do they live? What are their dreams, ambitions, plans, goals, values, etc.? Are you working on becoming who you want to become? What qualities and attributes do you need to possess? How will you obtain them? What changes could you make in your life that would be life-changing? Decide to be a better person. Make the decisions you need to make today to become the person you will become tomorrow. Life is a series of choices. And we discuss this time and time again within this course. First off, in order to think about who we want to become, we must analyze who we presently are. And we must learn from who we have been in the past. I'm going to scroll down here for a second. Right here, as I get to this, we have this timeline. Who you are, who you want to become. Okay, let me continue down here. This is a fun get to know you game that I invite everyone to do, to participate in, and to ask themselves these questions. Now, the reason why I ask everyone to ask themselves these questions is because you learn so much And this is just a fun get to know you game that you can play to help you get to know yourself in a brand new way. And I love doing this. When we're in a group and we have an entire room full of teens or adults, I will ask them these questions. And then I will ask them why they chose these particular characters or individuals. Get to know yourself. Question number one: if I were a Marvel character, I would be, and then you give your answer. For me personally, I would be Captain America. Who would you be? And why? Why would you choose that particular Marvel character? Question two: if I were a DC Comics superhero or villain, I would be, for me, my answer would be Superman. Question three: if I were a Disney character, I would be, my answer would be Mickey Mouse. Who would you be? And why? Think about that. We'll get to that in a minute. Question four: if I were a Looney Tune character, I would be, my answer is Bugs Bunny. These are just questions that you can ask yourself, and these are found in my new book, Becoming Who You Were Born to Be, which comes out in May. But think about who you would be and why you are choosing that character, because what that character says about you and why you chose to be that character tells us a great deal about how you view yourself, how you think about yourself. Question five: if I were a Star Wars character, I would be, and my answer is the Mandalorian. I would be the Mandalorian. Question six: if I were a classical composer, I would be, my answer is Chopin or Rachmaninoff. Maybe I'd throw in Beethoven or, and I love classical music and I love playing all classical composers. But if I were to see myself as a classical composer, that is who I would choose. You get the idea. It goes on and it has other questions, and you could ask so many varying questions, but these questions help you start to see yourself in a whole new light. Question seven: if I had superpowers, they would be, and then you can ask yourself what those superpowers would be. These are questions, get to know you questions that you can ask others, you can ask yourself, but it's helping you learn to discover who you are and, more important, who you would like to become. Question eight: if I could do anything for work, it would be. Question nine: if I could live anywhere in the world, it would be, and then you answer that. See, these are questions that you are asking yourself, trying to discover who you are, and more important, who you would like to be, because you know who you have been in the past. We are trying to help you discover where you are on your journey. Everyone is on their own journey. They're moving toward a destination, and no one's destination is the same. And sometimes it's frustrating because we compare ourselves with others. And it becomes a challenge because we try to keep up with the Joneses, as it has been mentioned before. But what we are doing is we're actually comparing our weaknesses against other individuals' strengths. And that will always set us back. That will always cause us to have grief and suffering and sorrow. We will feel that pain and remorse because what happens is we are not comparing our strengths with someone else's strengths. That almost never happens. We are comparing our individual weaknesses, our areas where we have not yet excelled or improved or progressed as much as someone else, and we are comparing what we can't do with what others can. We compare ourselves with what we don't know with what others do know, what they've already learned. And so we're always on an uneven battlefield or playing ground because we will never be able to compare ourselves with. That's why the comparison game is so destructive, and we should never compare ourselves with others. Question 9: if I could live anywhere in the world, it would be. Question 10: if I could meet any individual, past or present, she or he would be. And think about that. Who would you meet and why? Question 11, if I could learn any foreign language, it would be, and then you think about that. Question 12, if I were independently wealthy, I would do this with my time. What would you do? See, we are trying to help you understand, first and foremost, who you are and where you would like to go, who you would like to become. Now, I have a paragraph. It says this. The answers to these questions, and I'll highlight this for you. It says the answers to these questions and other questions like these are always eye-opening and revealing to the individual. Ask yourself questions every day and honestly answer the questions you ask yourself. Why do you get up each morning? Why do you do the work you do? What do you hope to accomplish each day? What do you hope your children will learn from you? What do you think you are learning from the struggles and trials you face each day? I see that I need to add, what do you, wait, wrong place. What do you think you are learning from the struggles and trials you face each day? What can you do to be better, kinder, more teachable, more humble? What can you do today to change or fix the mistakes from your past? These questions can go on and on. Talk with yourself and have an honest conversation with yourself about who you are and who you want to become. Now, right here, I have revised that poem from my book, The As If Principle. Remember, it was titled, I Believe in You. I changed the words because I want you to read this. And as part of this course, for this first week, every single day, I encourage you to read this poem in the me format. I believe in me. Listen to what the words say now. I believe in me. I believe in me. I believe in all that I can do. I believe I'm intelligent. I believe in my dreams. I believe circumstance is irrelevant. It never is quite what it seems. I believe in my abilities. I believe in my word. I believe I'll do what I say I will do because I believe in me. I am capable. I am able. I'm more powerful than I know. I'll accomplish what I want to accomplish. I'll learn and improve and grow. I believe in my future. I believe I will do my best. I believe I will prosper. I believe I will be blessed. I believe in my talents. I believe in my gifts. I believe God has a purpose for me. He inspires, prepares, and lifts. I believe in my greatness. I believe in my heart. I believe I have a mission in life and will fulfill and do my part. I hope I will always believe in myself. I hope I will always believe in my dreams. I know I will do what I was sent here to do. My life is much more than it seems. And then it says this, believe in yourself, believe in your greatness, believe in your abilities and the beauty and power within you. Remember the words of Michelangelo, the great Renaissance sculptor and artist. Let's see. Artist, when he said, I saw the angel in the marble and carved until I set him free. You are that angel imprisoned within a raw and unfinished block of marble of your own making. Set yourself free by seeing the greatness within you. Realize your own self-worth and know that you have an important mission in life. Never give up on yourself or your dreams. At the end of each chapter within this new book, we have a stepping stone strategy that I encourage everyone who attends the course to read. And again, there are assignments within this course every single week. I will have you read different poems or chapters or sections from my various books. And as you read them, this is your journal. Who are you? This is where you can write down what you've accomplished today, what you would like to accomplish tomorrow. You can create your own game plan. So the stepping stone strategy is to help us understand that there are stepping stones for our success. Now, the first one, I'm going to read this, and each day I'll read that. Chapter 2 is You Are Uniquely Original. Right here it says this: my stepping stone strategy for knowing who I am and who I can become. I will be humble, for I am made of the earth. But I will be noble, for I am made of the stars. I will always be teachable. I don't know everything, and I never will. I'm okay with that. Every day I am learning and growing. As I learn and grow, I improve and progress. The majority of my problems in life are created because of my inexperience in life and lack of knowledge to know what I should do. I will ask others for advice. I may appear unintelligent or uninformed to others, but I will learn and grow, for that is my purpose in life. I have humility, so I will listen to and learn from others. I depend on others, and they also depend on me. Because of this interdependency, we will learn and grow together. We will help and encourage each other as we progress through life together. I am a winner. I will not whine about my problems or difficulties in life. Each individual has drawn their own set of cards in life and must play the hand they have been dealt. Every now and then I must fold and start over, but I will not whine about it. That is part of life. I will always open my heart and soul until I see the vision of life and the goodness that surrounds me. I know that my visions and dreams are the offspring of my soul. They are the blueprints of my future achievements. My vision will clear away the cobwebs from my past life. No longer will my eyes be entangled in the world's wearisome web. Just as Michelangelo set the angel free from within its marble prison, so likewise will I let my visions and dreams experience freedom. I will set them free. Through my dreams and visions, I am free to change my present circumstance. I am not held by the chains of my circumstance or surroundings anymore. I am only limited by my vision. I can only be limited by myself. I cannot see things as they are, for now I see everything as I am. I must instead see myself for what and who I can become. I can see the possibilities within myself. I can see the possibilities within others as well. I will never drown my dreams or the dreams that others may have. My vision is clear and precise. I know who I want to become. I can see the lifestyle I long to have because it's right in front of me. It always has been. But I could not see clearly as now I do. I understand the importance of seeing myself performing and fulfilling my dreams in my mind before I even attempt to achieve them. I will visualize my achievements before I achieve them. Life is based on perceptions. My perception has been based on what I have chosen to see in the past. Now I will choose that which is good and positive, only the best. My perception of life greatly affects my performance in life. I will not focus on defects and problems either in myself or others, for this destroys my perception. I will find solutions to my problems and improve my own personal defects, but I will not be preoccupied or overly focused and concerned about my imperfections. I am a work in progress. Everyone is. I will open my eyes and see. I have been blinded in the past by lies I have believed, but now I can see because I choose to look for the good within me and those around me. My dreams are ready to be fulfilled. They are waiting for me to bring them to life. I will not make them wait any longer. I will not lose my vision I will not let my vision be filled with venom or vile. My vision will be filled with vitality and life. I hold the paintbrush of my beautiful future within my hands. I have the power to paint light, love, laughter, happiness, spirituality, intelligence, success, and wealth upon my own portrait. I can have wonderful relationships and be both physically and spiritually fit. I can achieve all such aspirations as I choose. I will dream my dreams and live my dreams by focusing on that which I desire most. I am no longer blinded by my past, for now I can see the beauty that awaits me. The gift of life is eternally before me. Now that's chapter 1. And again, we primarily just skimmed through chapter 1. I'm going to come back here to the front view. We just skimmed through chapter 1, and we're just talking about becoming who you were born to be. That is our purpose. Now, this is directed for the teens. This is week 1 of Empowered by Positivity for Teens. I want you to think about what you have been working on in your life. Who are you? Now, as a teenager, you may be 11 or 12, maybe a preteen, 10, but primarily 11 or 12 up through 18, that would be the teenage years. And I want you to ask yourself the following questions. What have I accomplished in my life so far? We are trying to help you, first off, realize that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. You can be anyone you want to be, do anything you would like to do within reason, but you need to change your thinking. See, our thoughts impact the words we speak, and the words we speak impact the actions we perform. If you think a thought, then you begin to speak on it and talk about it frequently with others, either to yourself or out loud. Those thoughts become words, and those words become actions because we start to act upon what we speak about. Which is why we must be very, very careful with everything we do, everything we think, everything we say, because it changes us. Now I'm going to share a screen right here. I'm going to add another. Actually, let's go over here, and we're going to share a different screen now. So this is the Empowered by Positivity course that I'm going to be sharing right here. Okay, let me share this tab. Okay, can everyone see that right there? So this is when you have gone to the website, for those of you who have already enrolled in the course. Now, this is the one for adults. If you click on the one for teens, then it will take you to this new page where you can actually see everything here. Everyone who has already signed up for the course, you probably noticed as it goes through and talks about the course that it has these different sections. Who are you? Who do you want to become? Now, all of these sections are actually chapters from my new book. You are uniquely original, born for greatness, in search of happiness and a sense of purpose. What does success look like for you? Be your own success story, stepping stones for success, the apathetic axiom and the motivation matrix, success habits for a richer life, how to schedule success. Work is wonderful. You can do difficult things, befriending failure. Failure is your friend. When we fall down, we get back up. Planning and preparing for whatever life brings your way. Preparation paves the way for success. Put in the time, dedication, and discipline. Time is a rare commodity. Get going on your goals. Goals, guts, and greatness. Going for the gold. The world at your fingertips. Self-discipline. How to understand and follow principles. Learning principles. Good habits. How to learn and develop skills. Learning skills. A moral compass. How to define and live by our values. Learning values. We need more peace and positivity. Being better today than we were yesterday. And being a little better tomorrow than we are today. People are doing the best they can. The art of listening. Obstacles and opportunities. You are what you read. Now, everything that we are talking about, this is how we have divided it up. We have the 8-week training. This is the first week. This is week 1. This is where we are getting started. Every day for the next 8 weeks, every day you will receive an email, those of you who have already signed up for the course, and the email will have objectives. You can think more, instead of a to-do list, think of it as a to be and become list, because it will have different goals for you to set. Now, some of the goals should be your own personal goals, because everyone is individual and you need to be setting goals that you would like to set. But some of the goals are standard goals, where we say every day for the next 8 weeks, we are going to exercise every single day. Every day for the next 8 weeks, we are going to read. Now, you can decide how much you exercise and you can decide how much you read, but we will talk about different exercise programs. One of the programs that we will talk about is Daily 100, where every day, if you choose to do so, and it's what I personally am doing, where I do 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups and 100 jumping jacks and 100 ab rolls with the ab roller, and we have different things where you can say, okay, today I did my daily 100. Now, this is to help you not only become more physically in shape, but it's to help you learn how to set and achieve goals. And this is part of learning how to schedule success, which we will discuss and go over in great detail within the next 8 weeks. Every day, you will receive a daily email, everyone who has signed up for the course. And that daily email, you will have a video that you can watch. Now, the video is one of my meditation relaxation pieces that I've composed. And that video is to help you watch that to feel a sense of peace or harmony, because you'll be watching that video. We'll have different checklist items. This week 1 is self-discovery. Week 2, personal mission. Week 3, formula for success. Week 4, positive thinking. Week 5, skills, principles, and values. Week 6, the power of knowledge. Week 7, strengths and weaknesses. Week 8, learning and living by virtues. Now, for this week, this is what we are working on. Discover who you are, getting to know yourself, learning who you can and will become. Students write out an entire page describing who they are, including their beliefs, talents, interests, and who they would like to be. This is the discovery process, where we have an honest conversation with ourselves about who we have been, who we are, and who we would like to be and become. Going back to my book here, Who Are You? And again, everyone who has signed up for the course, you have the PDF of this. If you've purchased the physical book, then you have the physical copy as well. But in this book, for this first week, we are actually going to be focusing on the first 24 pages from this book. Let me show you what it entails. Actually, I may be able to share the PDF version. I was just going to hold it up here so you could see the inside, but I think it'll be better if I just open the PDF book, and then you can look and see what is inside the PDF book. It makes more sense that way as well. Let me open that for you so you can see what it looks like. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Okay, let me share this screen and I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to come back here and then I will present and share the PDF of this book so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. So right there you can see this is the book, Who Are You? Your Personal Success Goal Book. Now, as we go on, and I'm just going to scroll through this, we're going to read the first 25 pages this week from this book. Now, starting on page 63 is where we have the outline, if you can see that outline right there, and I'll scroll to this in a second. But right here, right there on page 9, it says self-discovery, discover who you are. And so we'll read this, and then you're going to write a brief summary of who you think you are, beliefs, talents, interests, and who you want to be and become. So let me show you right here. I'll just highlight this. Well, it doesn't want me to highlight. There we go. Okay. See that? Who am I? Write a brief statement. Now, this is for you to write down who you are. And I did not give you a great deal of space because I don't want this to be a lengthy essay. I want you to write down simply who you believe you are right now, just as a very helpful way to start to put your ideas down. On the next page, page 11, you can actually then write an entire page of who you think you are. Now, I put down here, you are wonderful. You may not think so at times, and you may worry others don't think so as well, but you are wonderful. Part of this self-discovery process is being comfortable with where you are on your process through life. Remember, everyone is at a different stage in life. We cannot compare ourselves with others. Earlier in this video, I talked about how most of us compare, and whenever you compare, you're always comparing your weaknesses with someone else's strengths. You never compare your strengths with someone else's strengths or your strengths with someone else's weaknesses. We always compare our weaknesses with someone else's strengths. And what happens is we're comparing what we don't know, what we haven't learned, what we haven't accomplished, what we have not acquired with what others have. And generally, not only is there a huge gap, maybe in years or even a lifetime, we're looking at what someone has been able to accomplish over 20, 30 years. And we're at the beginning point where they may be, after having spent an entire life working through things, they have accomplished quite a bit. So we can never compare ourselves. Okay. Down here, I said, everyone, if they are honest with themselves and others, wants to improve and be better. It is a natural part of life and one that is necessary for us to continually advance. Remember, the whole part of this 8-week course that we are doing is that you will be better today than you were yesterday, that you will become better tomorrow than you are today. It's about striving to be the best we can be in everything we do. And I said this, we need change. And it is a good thing because it forces us to push ourselves and stretch in ways that can be uncomfortable. The more we do it, however, the easier it becomes. As we change for the better, we naturally have moments of success or little accomplishments along the way that are a stamp of approval that we are on the right track and headed in the right direction. Everyone has areas where they are all stars and other areas where they are just learning the ropes, so to speak. We are all beginners. No matter where anyone is currently on their own personal journey in life, everyone has room for improvement. In fact, knowing that everyone is trying new hobbies, learning new skills, and attempting to improve and progress through this life experience is very comforting. We are all in this together. We are all learning and growing as we make it through each day. And then it goes through and it has different things. This week, we're going to have you create You probably haven't done this before. Maybe you have, but we're going to, again, this is empowered by positivity for teens. Later tonight, we'll be talking with the adults, but we're going to have you create a personal mission statement. You may never have done that before. So we talk about what is a personal mission statement, how to create one, and what a life plan is. And then you will be starting the process to create a life plan and a mission statement. It says right here, and I have Buddha quoted, your purpose in life is to find your purpose in life and give your whole life to it. Now, down here, if we scroll to the next page, I have listed my own personal mission statement. In all of my books, I have a personal mission statement that I have written, and it's what I believe is my personal mission in life. It says, my purpose and mission in life is to motivate myself and others through my music and writing, to help others find their purpose and mission in life, and to teach values that encourage everyone, everywhere, to do and be their best. It doesn't need to be very long. Mine is actually pretty short, but it's to the point. So down here, we have a spot where you can actually create your own personal mission statement. On the next page, you can create a life plan. And I have an example of a life plan that I have written for myself. And then you can create your own life plan and you can write that out. So this is something to help you begin to understand who you are and who you want to be and become. And that is what we are trying to accomplish as we go through this process. I'm going to come back to the front page right here. I want you to discover not only who you are and who you can become, but you are going to discover not necessarily what you would die for, but more important, what you're willing to live for, what you're willing to sacrifice and work toward. See, for me personally, and I come out with motivation self-help books and I create meditation, peaceful relaxation music or technopop or all different styles of music. And I do that because for me, I feel like my purpose is to help motivate and inspire others with my music and my writing. And I do motivational speaking and I do different programs to help others in part learn what they can contribute, what they can share, who they can help, because we each have a message. Now, again, I don't want you to compare yourself with others. That is where we have a mistake. I had a piano student one time, and he was from New York. And he actually, not only was he from New York, but he was a broker. So he was very driven. And after playing the piano with me for only 2 weeks, he threw his arms up in the air. And he was so angry and so upset. And he said, I can't understand. I can't believe that I'm not getting this. And I said, have patience. You're great. You've only been playing the piano for 2 weeks. You're doing a wonderful job. And he said, then why can't I play like you can? And I looked at him and I said, you've been playing for 2 weeks. I've been playing the piano since I was 5 or 6. I'm in my early to mid 40s. I don't expect anyone after 2 weeks to be able to play like someone who's playing for 36, 37 years. You can't even compare the two. You can't do that, because what happens is then we start to wallow in this well of worry. See, we are poisoned by pessimism because we don't think we're good enough. We don't think we can do enough. And that is what we cannot do. I want you to know that you can do anything you put your mind to. You can accomplish anything you set out to accomplish. Every day with the weekly emails, You will receive a video. You will receive a poem that I've written to help motivate and inspire. This one right here is titled Befriend the Failure You Fear. Let me read this to you. This is what it says. Befriend the failure you fear. Do not fear failure. Befriend the failure you fear. Failure can become a dear friend if you let it, but most fear failure and eventually regret it. Failure is not a folly full, to be avoided and dreaded and cursed. It is a gift we have been given so we might improve the performance we've daily rehearsed. Each step backwards is a friendly failure, not a foe to be beaten and bruised. For with each failure, we learn something new, though most feel discarded and used. Do not let failure frighten you. Face it with faith and might. Encourage it and learn from it, for each failure can bring you new light. That is from my book, Poetry That Motivates. But every day, you will receive these daily emails for those of you who have signed up for the course. You can learn more about it if you go to empoweredbypositivity.com, and I'll show you here in a second. But this is to help you start to schedule success and accomplish what you would like to accomplish. Maybe you would like to write a book. Maybe you would like to start a business. Maybe you would like to get in shape and start an exercise program. We have the Daily 100, where we will be talking about every day learning how to schedule success. And again, as we go throughout this entire course, we will talk about how you schedule success. If you have the same time and you tell yourself every day from 6 a.m. to 6:30, I will do a 30-minute workout. But we talk about not just scheduling success, we start talking about how you can systematize everything that you are doing to make it easier where you can multitask. If you listen to a podcast, maybe a motivation self-help podcast, while you are exercising, and maybe in the background you can have some meditation relaxation music that is in the background of the podcast, because then the music element is actually working on your body. A lot of the meditation relaxation music I have created is set at 60 beats per minute because our heartbeat responds to rhythm. So when we get agitated, often it is because the music around us is faster. And so our heart beats faster. If we can have music that is set at 60 beats per minute, and then a lot of the music that I've created for my meditation relaxation music albums, I have created different tones, undertones, that continue and carry on throughout the entire piece. And I've done that because those tones are aligned according to chakras. If you start studying ancient Asian, Hindu, going through with Indian, a lot of different musical genres, they have different tones, sacred tones. The chakras, our bodies are lined up musically, and different tones and key signatures affect different parts of the body. So if you can, again, we are multi-stacking for success, where you can have this healing music in the background, and you can have a podcast going at the same time. So you're listening to the positive podcast, or you can watch the positive podcast, or you can, I like to listen to general conference talks or scriptures or spiritual messages while having the music in the background, while exercising. And you can do that with lifting weights or going for a walk. I mean, there are so many different things that you can do. And again, we are trying to set you up for success. It's about conditioning you, but you need to be the one to take ownership of your life and to make a change in your life. That is what we are focusing on. I'm quickly going to share the Empowered by Positivity. If you have not yet signed up, there are 2 separate courses we are doing for the next 8 weeks. One is for teens, and then one is for adults. Right now, this is the live exercise course that we are doing for the teens. Every Monday for the next 8 weeks, starting at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, that is Utah, USA time, we will go for an hour from 1 until 2, maybe 2:10, 2:15, 2:20, depends on the lesson. And then every Monday evening, starting at 6 Mountain Standard Time, again, Utah, USA time, and going from 6 until 7, we will have this course for the adults. And we will be going over all of my different motivation self-help books that you will have within the course, but then we will be talking about how you can start to schedule yourself for greater success. We will be working on coming up with a game plan, mission statement, talking about where you are and where you would like to be. And that is what we are focusing on. Right now, it's interesting because for myself personally, I'm very busy. And I'm coming out with this new course that we are doing, and we're coming out with these weekly lessons for the course. But with my essential piano exercise series, we have currently 4 books in the essential piano exercise series. My 100 left-hand patterns book is the best-selling book in this series. We've sold over 50,000 copies of this book alone on Amazon, just on Amazon. That's just on Amazon. And right now, I'm finishing up the new book, Essential Pop Piano Exercises, which will be coming out with either later this week or next week. On top of that, later this week, I have a new album I'm coming out with, and it is Sweet Melancholy. I don't think I have the book around here. So, my book, Sweet Melancholy, I recorded the piano part, so we have that new album coming out. Then I have a new Christian pop song single that I recorded. We're coming out with that in a few weeks. Every month for myself, I've given myself a goal to come out with either 1 to 2 new books or albums every single month. So as we are doing this course, not only am I encouraging you to set goals and accomplish your goals, but I have an entire stack of all of my own personal goals that I am working on. And I want you to hold me accountable as I will encourage you to hold yourself accountable. That we can both be progressing and improving and doing better. Let me share with you my website. This is Empowered by Positivity. Let me just share this with you so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll share this course. And again, today is the first day of this course. You can sign up, and here, if you just type in empoweredbypositivity.com, this is what you will see. Now, this page takes you to the adult course. If you have a teen you would like to sign up, you can do this. For the 8-week course, it's $49.95. And we will be going over this first week. I wanted to do it live and stream it for everyone so everyone can attend this course. This is just the first start. You can actually, when you first go to this page, you can, if I were to click on this and refresh the page, then this is what you would see. When you first go to this page, it says enter your name and email address below to download your free personal success PDF book. I would like everyone, even if you don't sign up for the course, I want everyone to download this free PDF book. Now, all you have to do is enter your name and your email address and then hit submit, and it will automatically send you an email that has the PDF book. Anyone can do that. I would love to have you download that free PDF book. Here you can watch an introductory video, and then it goes through and explains about what this course is about, why we are doing this course. Now, again, it explains that on Mondays from 1 until 2, we have the Teen Life Skills course. That's what we're doing here. The adult life skills course is taught Monday evenings from 6 to 7, and it's for the next 2 months. So it is a commitment. But if you cannot attend the live lesson, then you can log into your account and you can watch this video because we record this video. Then you can have access to the recordings as well. But you can go through and see what we talk about in this course, what we are working on. By the end of this course, we want to have you have a list of anywhere from 5 to 10 macro goals, as we call them. Here you can see we have macro and micro goals. Macro goals would be huge goals that you want to accomplish. Maybe one would be writing a book or starting a business, or maybe you have always planned on going on a cruise. The micro goals are the small steps you need to take to accomplish the bigger macro goals. And we talk about that. We refer to them as simple stepping stones for success. Maybe it's saving so much each month so you can pay for your cruise. Maybe coming out with a new book. First off, you need to figure out what type of book you want to create. And then you come up with a list of how many chapters you'd like to have. And you work from the outside in. Far too many people start working from the beginning and try to work from the beginning to the end. I want to teach you how to work from the end backwards. We are working from the finishing line, and then you work to the beginning line or the starting point. If you start at the start, you'll get going and then you will stop. I want to show you how you can do so much and you can do multiple, where again, we're stacking for success. As you scroll down, you can see each individual item, and these are the books. All of the PDF books are included within this course. And then this explains about the 8 weeks, what we cover. This first week, we have been talking about this. And then you will receive an email that asks you to read so many chapters. And we will send chapters from my new book that hasn't been published yet, and you'll be able to read through those. In May, we will publish that new book, Becoming Who You Were Born to Be. And then there are some videos you can watch. And if you would like to, you can sign up and just click buy the course here. And then you can enter your information, hit buy the course, and then you can pay with a credit card or PayPal or whatever you'd like. If you'd like to add on the physical copies of the books, you can add on the physical books, and we'll send out the paperback books to you. Or if you want to add on and become a customer for life, you can do that as well. But you don't need to do either of those. You can just stick with the original course. But that is something I just wanted to show you how to do this. This is for the adults, empoweredbypositivity.com. If you typed in empoweredbypositivity.com/teens, or if you just come to this page and then you click where it says sign up for teens, it will take you to this page. Again, if you've already downloaded this book, if you've entered your email and your name and hit submit, you can just X out and then it'll take you to this. And it explains it's the same information, but one is talking about the youth for the teens and one is talking about the adults. Let me stop sharing that page right there. That is what we're going to do for today. For those of you who have already signed up for this course, later today you will receive an email that has a list of instructions. Now, this is an 8-week course, and so we do have items for you to learn, items for you to study. We do have things I would like to have you work on. Now, what you will do, in addition to the email that you receive, and I'll quickly show you how you can do this, you can log into your account. Let me share this page and I'll explain. When you go, if you go to empoweredbypositivity.com, also musicmotivation.com, in the right-hand corner, there is a tab that says log in. If you click on the log in right here, it will log you into your account. You'll need to enter your email that you used to purchase the course, but it will take you to this page. We have My Community. We have a Learning Hub. With the My Community, we don't have it set up yet, but see how we have Empowered by Positivity for adults and Empowered by Positivity for teens? This will be a place where we can actually post and encourage everyone. We can ask questions. This is our own little community page where I will check this daily. And if you have questions, or if you are struggling, or if you've had a success, we will encourage everyone to share their successes. So right here, we can title it and say, please share your personal successes. Thanks for all you do. We believe in you. Or something, whatever it is, and then I can post that. Maybe I want to put a picture in or something, or include something, and then here I can share that. Now we can comment. And this is a great opportunity because we have built in our own community page where we can act, and only those who have purchased the course will have access to this. But we can then, throughout the next 8 weeks, you can share your struggles or your successes, and we can give encouragement and we can help you succeed because we can give you that motivation, that inspiration that you might be lacking or looking for. That is something we have right here as a community resource. You can click on your account to see your account, but you can also click on the dashboard. If I go to the dashboard, it takes me to this page. In the dashboard, this is the customer center. If you cannot attend the live lessons, you can come over here, and these are all of the courses that I have created. You won't see all of these unless you have purchased all of these courses. If you have only purchased my Empowered by Positivity course that I'm talking about right now, you will only see that. This is for teens, and this one over here is for the adults. Down here, it has all of my different books in PDF format. Since I have purchased all of these, then it has additional pages since I have a lot of books that I've written. But if I click on this course, it will open up this entire page. This page is where each of these weekly videos will be placed. If I go to week 1, the welcome to Empowered by Positivity, if I click on that, then I can click here, and this is where, if I have not yet downloaded all of the PDF books, I can come in and download each of the PDF books. And then here's the outline of the 8-week course that we are doing. I can mark the lesson complete, and I can move on to the next one. This is week 1. Right here at the top is where this video is going to be placed. So this video will be here at the top, and then you can scroll down and you can see what we are working on and what you are being asked to read. Week 1, this is the objective for this week. Now, we're going to have you read pages 5 through 12 from my Who Are You book, right here, Personal Success Goal Book. We're going to have you read I Believe in You from my book, The As If Principle. We're going to have you listen to an old man's tale from my book, Perceptions, Parables, and Pointers. Okay, we have objectives and goals for this class. Get to know yourself, discover who you really are. Write a short summary of who you are, who you would like to be. Write down a complete list of what I like about myself, what I don't like about all these different things. And then here we have additional reading, perceptions, pages 1 through 8 from my book, Perceptions, Parables, and Pointers. Okay, The Night of Nobility. Read that entire story. It's a story that I wrote. And if you read that story, you'll see how this knight finds himself. He goes on a quest to discover who he is. Now, that right there, it says that it's pages 100 through 125. So you go into the book, it's The Night of Nobility. And you can read that. And again, every week, those who put forth the effort and they read all of the pages that we talk about, and then they practice doing everything that we discuss, they will understand so much more, and they will see progress as they continue to improve. That is what we are focusing on with this course. So I want to thank everyone who attended this live session. Next week, we won't be sharing the live session. This video will still be on YouTube and other social media pages, but next week, only those members who have signed up for the Empowered by Positivity course, sometimes we refer to it as Who Are You and Who Do You Want to Become? Only those who have signed up for the Empowered by Positivity course will be able to attend. And then those who are attending, they'll receive the link Monday morning to the course, and the teens will be at 1 o'clock until 2 o'clock every Monday for the next 8 weeks. The adult course will be every Monday evening from 6 until 7 for the next 8 weeks. And as we go through this, we will help each other be better today than we were yesterday and continually strive to become the best versions of ourselves. I will help you and encourage you to do your best to accomplish your goals. And I would love your encouragement as well. I have so many books that I'm coming out with and so many products that I'm finishing right now and courses and things that I'm creating. And so we can work together as a team to help each other achieve everything we want to accomplish. And that is why I have created this course, Empowered by Positivity. It's to help you realize that you can do your best. You need to schedule success. You need to be consistent. As part of this course, again, we encourage everyone to read daily, commit to read. Doesn't matter what you read. We have several books that we will encourage you to read, and we even have a list of the greatest books that we encourage everyone to read to help you be more successfully minded. But we will encourage you to read every day. We will encourage you to exercise every day. We will encourage you to set aside time to dream. And we will talk about dream mapping throughout this entire course. How you can set aside a few hours per week, and all you do is focus on dreaming of what you would like to accomplish, what you would like to be, who you would like to meet, trips you would like to take. And it's about focusing on what you want to do. Now, everything that we do, it's focusing on how we can be the best version of ourselves to help those around us. It's not about being selfish. It's not about focusing on ourselves at the expense of everyone around us. It's about being the best version of ourselves to help everyone around us be the best version of themselves. It's about treating each other not only with great respect and reverence, but realizing that when someone else succeeds, we can strengthen them, we can encourage them, we can share in their successes. We don't have to be upset or angry. We don't have to feel as if we fail when someone else succeeds. We can both mutually succeed and progress and improve. So I want you to do the very best you can. Come up with a list of questions you want to ask yourself. Come up with a list of goals you would like to do. And we will start working toward that. The next 8 weeks of your life within this course will be transformative because it will transform you. It will change your thinking that you can believe the best in yourself, the best about yourself. You can bring out the best from within yourself, and you can see the best in others. This course, Empowered by Positivity, is about helping you be the best version of yourself, which in turn will help you help everyone around you. So thank you for everyone who has attended this live course, this discussion that we've talked about today. Next week, we will continue and work on week 2. Every day this week, for those of you who have purchased the course, you will receive a daily email that will be sent out each morning. And the daily email will have objectives. It will talk about what to read. It will talk about setting aside time, scheduling a specific time each day to work on your goals, to work out, to exercise. It will talk about getting out and connecting. A lot of times I talk with people about grounding. You need to get out with nature. Step away from all of your devices, technology, everything. Walk barefoot in the grass, barefoot on the beach. Go and put your hands on a tree. See flowers and put your hands on the little flowers, the little seedlings that have popped up. And then as you rub your hand back and forth over the seedlings, it actually stimulates their roots and it helps them send down deeper roots. But it also connects you to earth. We need to have time each day where we focus on what matters most, being with our family, spending time with our children, doing everything we can to be the best versions of who we want to be. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for everyone who attended the live session. I look forward to the next 8 weeks, and I can't wait to hear about what you learn as you progress, what you accomplish as you begin implementing what we talk about every single week. This is to help you open your eyes to see the successful individual looking back in the mirror and to know that you can do your very best in everything you do. Again, go check out empoweredbypositivity.com. It's my new website. We have 2 separate courses, one for teens and one for adults. It's an 8-week course that we are starting. Today is the first day. And then every single week for the next 8 weeks, we will continue this format. And I'm so excited to have you attend. And then we will encourage each other to be the best versions of ourselves. So thanks so much. Hope you have a wonderful day. See you later. Thanks. Bye.